Welcome to Last Week in Warframe, a series where I keep you updated on the past week of Warframe, from announcements made by DE that don't necessarily warrant their own videos to community fan art, posts, and updates. So without further ado, let's go over these announcements and news from the 21st to the 28th of April. Starting this week's episode off, we had Hotfix 24.7.3, which introduced the Ventkid Clubhouse Captura scene into the Ventkid offerings for 130,000 standing. They also added a Clan Dojo map legend into the game by using your \key when you are in your dojo, and tweaks were also made to bring Limbo's rift effects to a happy medium between different levels of environment exposure. On top of this, they also removed an unreleased Ephemera from being chat linkable, which was the Fey path that has not had its effects shown yet. There were also fixes in this hotfix which are up on your screen. PC also had update 24.8. Now this came with Arbitration Iteration 1 changes, which introduced the ability to revive players in the Arbitration game type by collecting resurgent burdens from Arbitration drones once another player has died and bringing them back to a tower that spawns next to their dead body. You will have to bring a total of 5 at once back to the tower in order to revive them, and the resurgent burdens act exactly like index points where the player gets debuffed through a health reduction. They also introduced new rewards that are available through the Arbitration vendor and then a new reward that is available through gameplay. So the vendor rewards include the Amprex, Atomos, and Atarax Telos skins, the Illumia Judicium emote, the Judicial Oculus, and Arc Gun Riven. Now as for the reward you can earn by playing the game, that is the Aura Former Blueprint, which can be crafted by using 4 Former, 10 Nitane, 1 Argon Crystal, and that will get you the Aura Former, which allows you to place any mod, doesn't matter about the polarity, into your Aura slot and get the bonuses of mod capacity. This update also removed the custom enemy level scaling from the Arbitration game types, and enemies will now scale just like normal endless missions in the game. They also reduced the Vitus Essence crafting cost for the Amber Star Blueprint to 1. Fixes once again are up on your screen. Hotfix 24.8.1 also followed with changes to visibility for the Arbitration Shield Drone Beam and the Resurgent Burden colors. Resurgent Burdens are no longer affected by vacuum, and all Resurgent Burdens will now be removed if the player needing revival leaves, dies, or if the person carrying the Resurgent Burdens dies. They also changed the Vitus Illumia emote to its proper name of Illumia Judicium, and they fixed losing all Resurgent Burdens after a host migration if a player was still in need of revival. As for fixes in this hotfix, they are up on your screen. Now also announced during the week was the Prime Vault opening once again on the 30th of April, where we will be able to farm for the relics or purchase them outright from the Warframe website. Vault Prime, Loki Prime, Bow Prime, Worm Prime, Odinata Prime, Edo Prime Armor Set, the Kazera Prime Sugatra, the Summers Prime Sentinel Accessories, the Demand Prime Sugatra, and of course the Prime Glyphs. Each of those will have their respected packs. They also announced on PrimeTime 214 that they are working on a console build that will contain the updates and hotfixes from the Atlas Deluxe Skin Collection's release to the recent arbitration changes and fixes, so hopefully look forward to that very soon, console players. Now for Xbox One players, you guys have the Spring Platinum Sale, which runs from April 23rd to the 29th. Now each of the respected consoles also received hotfix. The patch notes are up on your screen for Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Nintendo Switch. The players that won the Easter for Dummies contest were also announced on PrimeTime. They are up on your screen. And they also announced the Spring 2019 Featured Dojo contest. So if you do want to have a chance at your dojo getting placed on the star chart for players to go into, the forum post is linked in the description. Now as for the developer Twitter post, the final episode of the Wolf of Saturn 6 series did go live during the week, and DE Steve did retweet saying, and yes, we have a list of, quote, don't do X for next Nightwave, and quote, we will do our best to make the next iteration better, dreamers. P.S. I am reading every response to this tweet. In another tweet, he did reply to a player saying the following: I know you guys said next Nightwave will be different, but god, do these 1-hour missions with friends suck. Running out of life support with 6 minutes to go, or people just being unreliable with staying the whole time. Can the missions be my missions and not dependent on others next time around? Where Steve said, yeah. The final tweet came from DE George, where a player tweeted at him the following: "Are you interested in some Warframe music system revamps? The reason in my case I turn the music slider down is because it gets repetitive. Hearing the same songs over and over when playing missions gets tiring. I think this can be reworked. There are two solutions that I can think of. Compose new songs, this one is only temporary because players will burn through them quickly. Or change the way music plays through the game. This is my preferred solution and is what I'm going to expand upon next. Decrease the amount of music that plays to something actually rare. Change the players' minds from not this again to oh cool, it's playing music. In silent moments, focus on background scenery noises. This way they would become like the music room on Lure, rare but cool." Where DE George replied, "Interesting idea, but the game might feel broken if music wasn't consistent when intensity increases. For quite a moment, there currently is a % chance for music to not play. We could try tweaking that so ambient music plays even less." There were also 3 posts that came from Reddit. The first was DE KillerKarpfin replying to a player saying there is an out-of-map glitch on the Corpus Tileset, saying that it will be fixed on the public server in one of the next hotfixes. The next was in reply to a player pointing out a hole in the personal quarters that has not been fixed yet, where the same employee said the following: "All Liset Holes are fixed already, but unfortunately not on public yet and won't be for a little while." The final Reddit post reply was from, once again, the same DE employee, where in reply to a elevator GIF that a player made and shared to the Reddit, he said the following: "I am torn between fixing elevators like that, as it is not intended behavior, but on the other hand teaches elevator etiquette. Also, this GIF is hilarious. Also, the Corpus are about to roll out with new ships soon, TM, that have no need for elevators anymore." And once again, that does conclude this episode of Last Week in Warframe. If you found the video informative, make sure to leave a like. If you think I can improve upon the series in any way, shape or form, make sure to leave it in the comment section down below. And if you do want the channel icon as a glyph in-game, the codes on your screen will do that for you. Each code can only be used once, so if a person has already redeemed it, you will have to go through all the previous episodes or wait till next week to get a code and chuck it into the promo code section. If you did miss out on last week's episode, which did recap a lot, including that of the infested heavy blade skin or weapon that was showcased in a previous dev stream being changed, click the annotation on your screen right now, it'll take you right to it. Thank you for watching, see you guys next time.